Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
First phylum is Porifera. So as the name suggests, pori, that comes from the word pores. So these organisms have pores in their body. So first of all, they are multicellular organisms because all Animalia are multicellular. So remember that this is a common feature for all Animalia. Next, they exhibit minimal level of tissue organization, that is, they have actually the cellular level organization, very few tissues are there. Next, these are non-motile, they are attached to some solid support. Alright, so these are the only animals which are non-motile, so they are attached to some support. Mainly they are found in marine habitats on the base of the sea, they are attached to some stones or the land. Next, there are holes or pores all over the body. These lead to canal system for circulation of water to bring food and oxygen. So their body has pores all around it, water flows through them. So what happens, through that water oxygen and nutrients are absorbed and all the excretory products are actually released into the water. Next, these animals are covered with hard outer layer or the exoskeleton. So if the skeleton is present on the outside, it is called exoskeleton. They are commonly called sponges. So all the sponges come under this category of Porifera. So these are the example. Look at this. The cycon, the spongilla, these all belong to Porifera. They have only cellular level organization and they are attached to some base. So this is all about Porifera. Let's move on to the next phylum, that is Sealantrata. It is also called Cnidaria. First, they are radially symmetrical organisms. So if you look at this diagram, so the body is cylindrical. So if you draw plane in any vertical plane, you can divide the body into two equal halves. So that is why we say they are radially symmetrical. They live in water. Some are solitude while some are colonial, that is, some organisms live alone while some are grouped together and they live in colonies. They show more body design differentiation, that is, the cells are grouped together to form tissues. So there is a cavity in the body, two layers of cells, one makes the outer lining and the other makes the inner lining. So that is, they are diploblastic. Next, some of these live in colonies, for example corals, while other live a solitary lifespan, example is hydra. So hydra, corals, jellyfish, they all belong to this category of Sealantrata. Okay, so this is the second phylum. Let's move on to the next third phylum, that is Platyhelmenthus. Okay, so Platyhelmenthus, they are either free living or they are parasitic in nature. They derive food from other living organisms which are called the host cells. Body is bilaterally symmetrical, that means you can divide the body into two equal halves only in one vertical plane. They are triploblastic, that means they have three layers of body, outermost layer, middle layer, that is mesoderm, and inner layer, that is endoderm. Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Next, there is some degree of tissue formation. Next, there is no true internal body cavity or coelom. So coelom is absent. Body is dorsi-ventrally flattened. So that is why they are also called flatworms. So if the body is flattened, that is actually not cylindrical in its shape, they are just collapsed together, then such organisms belong to Platyhelmenthus. Example, planaria or liver fluke. Look at these, you will see the flattened body, alright. So liver fluke, planaria and the tapeworm, they all belong to this category of Platyhelmenthus, the phylum Platyhelmenthus.